I will weep when there are no more worlds to destroy. What's up, guys? Angry Joe, Alex Toon,
Ken.
Other Joe,
Ken.
in the house. We are going to do a gameplay demonstration for you. Bison has used his psycho power to mind control both Ryu and Ken to fight for my amusement. So we're going to show you versus mode today. So we're playing on the dojo map here. Now keep in mind, these are all prototype components. I literally cut this out myself, printed these on my 3D printer. I think his arm is a little messed up there. The final components are on their way, some prototype versions of the final components. You can see some previous manufacturer prototypes there. And yeah, so we want to give you a full gameplay through. So we're going to have 3 matches. Which one of you will become a Shadowloo warrior?
This guy.
Because they
All
lose.
3 times.
Well, you're going to lose
God
and
damn
become
it.
my slave. Okay. It was a trick. All right, so we'll go ahead and set up. There will be little icons on the map to let you know where to set up in versus. So Ryu is going to take the defensive position here at the dojo.
My dojo.
Right here. And Ken is showing up under my control, and we shall see what happens. Psycho Cluster! Begin! Okay, so in order to begin, these 2 gentlemen take their battle decks, they shuffle them, and they draw 5 cards. And once you draw 5 cards, you look at your cards, you can determine whether you want to mulligan, maybe you have too many events, maybe you want to try to build a combo right off the bat. Several different options. If you like what you have, though, you can continue going. If not, discard as many as you want, and then draw that many from the deck, shuffle everything back together, and you're ready to begin. Joe, you're good to go with what you have?
Yep, I like my hand. Let us roll for
Very
initiative.
well. Go ahead and roll for initiative. 4 dice. You count the number of fists. Ryu got 5. Joe got 4. So
I got 5.
You got 5? Excellent. You got 5. So go ahead and re-roll again.
2.
4.
Okay.
You
The
lose again.
choice is yours, Ryu. Do you want him to go first, or do you want to go first?
Yeah, let's let him go first. He needs it.
Oh, okay. Well,
I will act as the match's judge. Begin!
my movement is 3. 1, 2, 3.
So he draw, moves, and fight. Now, during your first turn of the game, you don't do your draw. You just move on to move and then fight. So he's moved. Now, fight is 2 actions. And
I'm
as
going
an action,
to attack him.
it looks like Joe. Okay, so Joe, we are not playing at our house. We are playing for people out there. So try to get as many things on camera as
I
possible.
can't see over there.
Yeah, you can see. You can look at that if you want.
Now we can.
Now you can.
God damn it. Okay. I'm attacking him, placing this card down.
I don't believe you. Block dice.
Block dice. It is a projectile.
2 blocks.
Oh,
what you
God
got?
damn it. All right. 3 coming your way. 3 hits.
I'll take 1.
Nice.
Lame.
I'm not able to combo with that. So that gets discarded.
Joe, your second action.
Second action, I'm going to draw 2 cards.
Excellent.
My turn is over.
I'm gonna go ahead and bring over this camera now, and we get alternate views of what's going on.
All right, I'm gonna move 3. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going.
So notice here that Ryu is setting up. I am going to ruin everybody's strategies by talking, but this is for gameplay purposes. So he's setting up a potential charge maneuver here, and charges are usually on special maneuvers because there's some terrain, and it might be that he's trying to tatsu him.
Okay, so play your. Are you counterattacking?
Yeah, that's played
Yes.
face up, Joe.
Oh, yeah.
Stop eating your hair.
I think you're trying to charge it at me, so I'm going to say
It is a
special.
strike. You're gonna get.
Damn it.
Incorrect, Joe.
So knock him into the rock if you would for me,
Why is that?
because it has a charge of 1.
Alrighty.
Alright,
It
one
does have a
damage.
It's
charge
a
property.
three dice attack.
Hope you whiff.
You're going to take 2. I'm going to gain a
Take 2
meter.
more.
This was a collarbone breaker.
That was a 3-hit combo, or 3-hit damage.
Yeah, 3 damage. You know what? Let's come at you again.
Second action.
I'm gonna say that is a strike.
It is a strike.
I
Ooh,
guess
Joe
correctly.
can counterattacks for the first time successfully. Go ahead and read the bottom of the card, Joe.
It's a throw. Place a character adjacent to the attacker and throw them up to 2 spaces, then draw a card.
So this allows Ken to do a little bit of repositioning, which helps a lot in multiplayer. But since it's versus, Ken, you just go ahead and choose where you want to go.
Okay.
And
I'm choosing
that
right
you
there.
read that ability there at the
Throw
bottom
him.
of the card here.
Into that.
Take 1.
All right, slammed him into some terrain,
And I draw my card.
and you remove this
Go ahead.
terrain.
My turn.
Mm-hmm.
Draw 2 cards. Move here.
Mm-hmm.
Draw,
And
move, fight. Joe's on
attack.
to his fight. He's attacking.
Counter a special.
Nope, it is a strike.
Oh.
Ha ha! Joe
fool.
did right back to Ryu what Ryu did to Joe last turn. So Ryu's gonna take the full brunt of this attack. He rolls.
2 and 2
Joe,
meters.
again, like I said, if we could
My
try to,
God.
you know, show off to the viewers out there. So you got 2 hits and 2 meter. So Joe immediately builds up 2 meter and does 2 hits to Ryu.
Mm-hmm.
Now, are there any keywords? Another aspect of the game is some of these moves will have keywords on them. This one does. This one has poke. What does poke do?
Poke.
Do you go ahead and discard those top two cards from the deck there? And you're sort of milling his deck a little bit and taking away these. So what did Ken take away? He took away a super. So that was very nice.
You're
And
welcome.
Hadouken.
You're welcome. I'm not done over here.
Oh, okay, got you.
Mm-hmm.
Combo.
Oh, nice, setting up a combo.
Into Shoryuken. Okay.
Yep.
I'll get my 2
It's a
block
charge
dice.
of 1, so
Charge of
automatically move
1.
1.
So we go that way.
1 block, 1 meter. Take 1.
And it's a knockback of 2.
All right, so take another from the terrain.
Knock him back.
Okay, so Joe here did 2 damage to Ryu's 1 block, so he only took 1, but because it successfully hit, the key word on the Shoryuken fires off. So in addition to the charge, the Shoryuken also does a knockback. So what that does is knocks Ryu into that rock, and he takes additional damage. So a very effective combo turn from Joe.
Mm-hmm.
My second action, I will
Ken.
continue to attack.
Oh,
That's right. Don't you forget.
sorry.
Ken.
Let's do
I'm coming for you.
block dice.
Block dice.
There you
all right?
go, crossbar.
It is a projectile.
No, 1 meter.
No blocks,
Nope.
but he built a meter. And so you're going to get the full brunt of this damage. Oh, Ken whiffs with his Hadouken. Ken was never that good at Hadoukens as much as Ryu is. So Ken fires his Hadouken wildly into the air.
Yeah,
He
how
was-
do you control this
He
thing?
was so cocky.
All right.
Don't be
And,
so cocky, Joe.
Well, that was your last action.
that was it.
Okay,
That
so
was
I-
pitiful.
I drew for turn. Let's move here.
So beginning of his turn, he draws, he moves, and now he is fighting.
Coming at you.
Dice.
Baited!
Oh no!
All right, so I gain 2 meter, and I'm going to move you 1 space. So
My dice get nullified.
Baits are a very special function in the game. They add a lot of flavor. It's essentially like, like you're faking a kick or you're faking a Hadouken or a move, just like in the video games. Getting your opponent to do something disadvantageous. It depends on what your opponent does, but sometimes you're allowed to like move your opponent and set them up into terrain so you can hit them. Other times, you basically just build meter so that in the you gaining a bit of an advantage and so that's how baits work. And it sort of disguises your attacks, so it's not quite so obvious in certain situations.
I'm gonna use my last action to draw 2 cards.
Okay.
Go
Is
ahead.
this where you guys were?
Yes.
Drawing 2 cards.
There are 6 utility events, is what we call them, in each fighter's deck. Focus attacks are used to punish somebody who's just blocking. You know, they don't like to counterattack. They just like to block, 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 block. If you do that, play a focus attack, you're going to get some extra damage in on that. In addition to your 6 utility events, there are also 6 character-specific events that only that character has. That gives the flavor and variety in each character, some of the flavor and variety. And then, of course, the rest are attacks, separated into categories: projectiles, strikes, and specials.
Attacking it.
All right, let's use block dice.
Okay. It is a strike.
Thunder kick. One block.
1 block. Let's do this.
No keywords. So I take
3
2.
hits. Nice.
All right. Next
Alright,
action.
that was my first action. Discard that.
Every fighter will have a different distribution of how many types of the attack types. Say Zangief has a very, very low amount of projectiles. In the video game, he has no projectiles, but there are a few that act as rushes, kind of, you know, fake projectiles.
It is a strike. Pressure. Add 1 attack dice at range 1, which I am.
Okay.
So 4 dice coming at you. And a stun of 1.
So what that is that particular move can be, done from different ranges, but because of Ken's flavor of being an aggressive character, he gets a bonus if he is attacking from adjacent. And this sort of tips off Ryu that maybe if he's going to be playing that attack, he's going to be playing it at that range. So that was a pretty big damage. You got 1, 2, 3, 4 versus 1 block. So 3 hits. And then what happened there was, what was that, a stun?
Stun of
yeah.
1.
Okay, and a stun of 1.
You done?
Keyword on that card, which caused Ryu to lose a card.
Yep. That is it. You going down, son. I see you hurting over there.
First thing, I'm gonna use a free action. Use Master's Teachings. It's an event card. Allows me to draw 3 cards, and then discard 2 from my hand.
So this is the kind of flavor that we have in the game. There's these event cards that are very powerful. You can see here you got the art of Goken, Ryu's teacher. So he's just, you know, remembering something that Master taught him to give him a little temporary advantage. Another way he could have used this this card is for its defensive value. So if he wants to block with a normal 2 defense dice by default, he can discard this card to block with 4 defense dice. When do you do that? You do that to sort of block supers and ultras when they come out. So it's a good idea to have some event cards in your hand, and it's this tactical choice.
Let's attack.
Do I want to save it? Do I want to play it for its effect? So Ryu's attack again. What are you thinking, Joe?
Strike.
Think out loud.
It is a special.
Damn it.
Uh-oh.
Wide open.
It's got a charge of 1, so will you charge him for me?
Joe, no cursing in this this gameplay video.
I wasn't cursing.
Yeah, it was.
Fudge.
Actually, only take 1.
Not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad. And then you knock back a 1.
Okay. Still good. Still good.
Second attack.
Though when you get the game at home, you can do all the cursing you want.
We do.
That's why we do.
We do.
We love the
Block dice?
Block dice.
the back and forth. When you listen to this game being played in the
2.
other room, you're just hearing a lot of
And
loudness.
I blocked your attack.
It was blocked.
Nice.
Go ahead.
Drawing 2.
So, Joe, what is your health?
22.
And Ryu.
15.
All right.
But I've got 7 meter.
Uh-oh, Ryu is 1 away from his massive ultra. All he's got to do is roll another meter on an attack or a defense, or he could play an event card that might generate a little bit of meter for him. Now, this is a tip for Ken. He's saying, well, if I attack Ryu, he's more than likely going to choose to default defense, so he can roll those dice and get that last meter. I know he's going to do that, so I'm going to play my focus attack, which punishes him for doing that default block. So a lot of mind games going on, a lot of Yomi at all times to keep it fresh and interesting. Joe, what you going to do?
I'm going to play Something to Fight For. It is a free action. Play this card before making your next attack. Add 2 attack dice and a stun. Unless the attack is successfully countered attack, this attack will always do at least 2 damage when resolved.
Yep, so here comes a Ken event. So just like Ryu is remembering how his master taught him, Ken is realizing, I got a family to fight for, I can't lose. So he's buffing his attack here.
How many cards you got?
Enough to beat you.
Yeah,
Joe, you
okay,
gotta tell him how
3.
many cards you got.
3.
Don't tell me what to do.
I'm gonna take a bunch.
Gonna be a big.
No, let's roll. Let's roll. What we got?
Roll for it. All right. It is a projectile. So 5 dice coming your way because I got a buff.
2 blocks.
Hadouken!
2 blocks.
Oh, nice. 2 blocks. Versus a ton of dice. Oh, I love rolling handfuls of dice. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 minus 2. Ryu takes 2 hits, and Joe generates 1 meter.
Nice.
Good turn.
Okay.
So you finally learned how to throw a real Hadouken when you thought about your son and your wife, Eliza.
Second action, I'm going to draw 2 cards, and it is your turn now.
So you got those little dynamic storylines that kind of happen during gameplay. Draw, move, fight again.
Hindsight, I should have moved.
Attack.
Dice.
Fierce Hadouken.
1 block.
Hadouken.
Take 3. I gain a
2
meter.
hits.
Ooh, nice
I'm at
Hadouken.
8.
He says, I see your Hadouken and I raise you a Hadouken!
Combo into Solar Plexus Strike.
So I'm going to try to show you guys how this combo system works. You link here via these 2
Ready to get
button
wrecked?
linkers.
So that's a charge of 1.
And
don't
that would
forget.
be, this next account counts as
Four.
a free action.
4. 2.
Take 2.
4 hits, 2 blocks.
Defense is on point today.
What's your life total? 18?
18.
You know, let's give everybody what they want.
Oh, you're going to do it? Don't do it yet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, read your cards.
Oh,
so he has
come on.
8 meter.
Bison, who are you playing for? Let the man do what he wants.
I will weep when there are no more worlds to destroy. All right, the reason why Ryu says I'm gonna hold off is because everybody's Ultra has special abilities, and you read it here on their character card. This is a prototype character card, by the way, and this says for every space Ryu is away from his target, he does more damage. So
My goal-
it would be the weakest
My
if he tried to.
goal is to stay close to him. That's
Well,
what
that's
I gotta
already
do.
your goal as Ken, but yeah, we'll see.
And to,
So are you gonna throw it
Beat
now,
him
or
up.
are you gonna wait?
No, I can wait.
Okay.
I don't know if you can, man. My attacks are brutal, son. I don't know how much longer you could last.
All right.
I
well,
can't even see you, but I'm still landing my hits.
Yes, release the Hado within you. The Satsonui no Do.
You know what?
Succumb to the power, and I shall add it to my Psycho Drive.
Dice.
you got baited.
Aha! So these cards, the result of the roll is discarded. Oops,
Oh, no.
I'm knocking cameras around.
Um,
Okay, we're resuming from when I knocked down the camera.
and it's your turn.
I
Yes.
don't know my own strength.
Draw 2.
Joe is considering his options carefully. He moves. He is in range 2. What could that mean?
Attacking.
This could be Ken's Thunder Kick, I think, is a range 2.
Block.
Could be a focus
Block.
attack.
It is a focus attack.
Boom! I knew it!
All right. One
So,
block.
he made Ryu pay for doing his normal
Took 3.
block. So this is auto damage when you go against an opponent who does auto block. So he takes 3 damage. So then that's, you know, when they do that paintbrush effect in Street Fighter 4.
And
And as you play the game, you gain knowledge of your character, you gain knowledge of your opponent's character. Remember, there's 3 rounds, so you have a little bit of a chance to kind of read
Second
your
action,
opponent.
attacking you again.
What they like to do. This would be super clever if it was another focus attack.
Use block dice.
He is blocking. 1 block and 1 meter build.
It is a special. Ken's Hurricane Kick, charge of 2. 1, 2.
Tatsumaki Senpugan!
2 dice.
3 dice. Because he gets
Yeah,
plus
3
1 for
dice.
each space that I was moved.
Yep.
But Ryu was only moved one
Once,
space.
yeah, so he gets 3. Whiff.
Oh,
yeah,
he only got
damn
1
it.
hit. Not a whiff, but he's got 1 hit. But Ryu blocked it. So, well, technically that is a whiff. We still call that a
Still
whiff.
done?
So once you
for a
whiff, I cannot continue my combo, which
Nope.
I was going to.
Yeah.
So
So if you
that
whiff, you can't
sucks.
continue a combo, and there are certain cards in the game that you can sort of punish people off of,
it
go
is
off
your
of.
turn.
However, notice that Ryu also rolled a meter result when he was already at 8 meter. What happens in that case? You just discard the meter, so you're wasting meter.
All right. So I've drawn.
So, draw, move, fight. You drew. At this point, Ryu, I think it's a good idea to show the audience your
First, I'm going to play
maximum-
Ken's bandana.
Well, if you do that, it's draw, move, fight.
Oh, yeah. So
So you want to move first.
Move me 3 spaces away.
Oh, he's gearing up.
Play Ken's bandana, so I draw a card and gain an additional action this turn.
Hoo-hoo-hoo. He's putting on the bandana that you gave him, Ken. You get this storyline?
Should've
I'm
never gave
controlling you.
anything.
Well, I'm controlling you. You're a dark, evil version of Ken. And so he's like, I'm gonna do this for you, Ken. I'm going
Emo
to
Ken.
obliterate.
All right, let's ultra you.
So he expends all of his meter, and go ahead and read the ability.
For each space between you and your target, this attack deals 1 extra damage up to a limit of 5 automatic damage in addition to your attack roll.
So you got 1, 2, 3. So he's getting 3 automatic damage plus whatever he rolls. Roll it right here for us in front of the camera.
I luckily saved 2 events.
You can
So
roll
I'm going to add 5
4 extra.
for extra.
Alrighty, so he's
All right.
spending these 2 events. And he's got his 2 defense block die. He added 4 for saving up those events. So now he's got 6 die. Go ahead and roll, Joe. I ain't gonna let you see. Oh, terrible roll, Joe. Only 1, 2, 3. No, actually,
4.
that's pretty good, Joe.
4.
4 blocks. My bad.
I didn't see what he had.
And he has
6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he only does 2 damage, but remember the 3 automatic damage from his. So he does 5.
I got 2 cards out of
damage.
his hand as well. That's
Yeah.
not, it wasn't so bad.
Yeah, well, it was actually pretty good. But I was surprised. Joe got a pretty good defense.
well, I
roll
was
there.
saving my defense, so
That's a
that
good
actually
idea.
helped.
Okay.
So that's another strategy. If you see that your opponent is really building up meter, about to throw one of those big ones, you want to try to
Attack.
draw a bunch of cards into your hand that have defensive values and save it for that.
Projectile.
Wrong. It is a special. The Hurricane Kick. Charge 2.
Tatsumaki Senpugan!
3 dice. Ooh, 2 meter. Take
1
1.
hit.
All right, and for my final action, because I had 3 this turn.
Nah, he's messing you up. Joe's turn.
I'm going to attack.
I'll play it safe. Use the dice.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
is this?
Oh.
Oh, okay, 1 block and another Tatsu Hurricane Kick. Tatsumaki Senpugan!
Hit the
And
wall.
since he moved him 2 spaces, he adds dice to his roll.
Oh, God.
Oh, he's rolled 2 criticals, 4, 5, 6 hits, plus he generates a meter. 6 minus 1. Joe, you took 5 hits. Wow, Joe, what's your health at?
5.
Uh-oh.
Danger.
Go ahead.
Do you hear the music going a little faster now?
Shit, shit,
Ding,
shit.
ding, 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 ding. I don't know what music
I got
is playing
this,
right
I
now,
got
but I'll
this,
throw
I
some
got
music
this,
up.
alright.
And what's your health,
Two.
Ryu?
I'm at 10.
And Ken is at 5, so it's still
Yep.
possible. It's still possible, especially if Ken can start to get some good damage in here. Ken, what's your meter at?
My meter is at 6.
Okay,
So-
you need 2 more. You could do your very own back at him.
Attacking you.
Don't forget, there's also the super combo, which only costs 4 meters. So Ken can actually do a super combo to try to catch up if he has it in his hand.
How many cards do you have?
I have
2. Let's roll dice. I don't know what that is.
Focus attack.
Okay, you got 1 block and generated 1 meter.
Go to 7.
And that's a good thing because that does auto damage when he does the dice. So Joe caught him there.
I'm building my meter. I'll catch him back up. Ultra you twice.
That's easy. All right.
Range 2.
Attacking with his
You've
last
already used
action.
another focus, so I'm going to use these block dice.
So see there, Ryu.
Ken's Hurricane Kick. Charge of 2. 1, 2.
Okay.
You've moved him 1 space, you get that 1 bonus die.
Yep.
Notice what Ryu is there. He was counting the number of times Ken has used his focus attacks. He's realized that Ken is done. He's already used his 2 focuses, so he wasn't really worried about another focus coming out. At least for this round.
3.
3 hits, minus 1. All right.
Take 2. I'm down to 5.
Down to 5. He
game.
tied it up.
God,
Well done, my shadow puppet.
I have 17 defense. Just so you know.
17.
I'm trying to push Ryu to his limits. Maybe the Dark Hado will come out. And Ryu does have an event where he gets a little angry and unleashes the Dark Hado. And he's primed for it. Ryu is considering his options very carefully. Draw. He's moving.
You scared?
Of you? No.
Should be.
No.
Why aren't you trying to set him up into terrain?
I've got a plan.
Okay, these guys aren't really...
What is your... You have 2 cards?
2 amazing cards.
Amazing cards?
Mm-hmm.
Attack you.
That's cute. Let me use dice.
Alright, charge him 2.
Oh, what the heck? See, if you had done better positioning, you could have got extra damage out of it, my
1.
friend. Okay.
Take 4.
3.
4 minus 1 takes 3. Joe is down to 2 health. Super
It's a
dangerous.
scratch. I got this.
Can he survive?
Let's attack you.
Ryu's last action. This is all or nothing, Joe. You can either guess the attack and take
Strike!
the initiative.
It's a strike.
It is a strike.
Oh, nice, Joe.
Oh, God.
I can't lift the card with my
Oh, God.
gloves. Okay, so go ahead and read it.
Still
and
alive.
Perform the... Nice.
What the hell? It's a throw. I'm going to place my character adjacent to the attacker, throw them up to 2 spaces, and draw a card.
Epic, Joe, because you were in danger here of getting
you were
thrown
on it
off.
in the
So
water.
go ahead
yeah.
and where do you want to go?
I'm going to go over here.
Pick him up, throw him a bunch of spaces, boom, into the tree for 1 extra damage.
Yep.
Go
What's
ahead.
your health at, Ryu?
4.
Okay, it is 2 to 4. Can Joe finish off Ryu? Ryu, now unleash the Dark Hado, the dark power within you. Do it.
No.
Do it. Kill your friend
Oh, God.
and join me.
Okay, first action.
What could it be?
Strike.
Well, he's got him here. It could be he's
counter
charging him
special?
multiple
You
things.
countered a special. It is a projectile.
In the face projectile.
With a +1 for my pressure, attack dice is range 1.
Okay.
Excellent.
Add that.
So Ken likes to be in the character's face. He got a little bonus. And 2 hits.
2 hits.
Oh!
2 to 2.
Oh!
After a
Joe,
successful
you could have
attack,
finished him there.
you may move up to 2 spaces.
Okay. This gets people moving a little bit more, setting up the next attack. Ryu is at 2 health, Joe. Do you have any actions left?
I have
One.
one more action.
Okay, it's all or nothing. You got the jump on him.
You can draw 2 cards.
What could it be?
Well, I'm going to use block dice.
Ryu doesn't know. He's using block dice.
Charge of 1. All right.
Okay.
Perform the charge movement
true.
immediately.
One
Gets
block.
1 block.
1 block.
So he can take up to 2 damage before dying. 3 hits.
3 hits and a knockback of 2.
I'm dead.
Yes! That is how it's done.
Excellent.
Hey, that's just the first one.
That's just the first round. Okay,
Go
so you guys
yeah,
are
I let him have it because I feel
Like-
sorry for the goofy wig.
My pits are sweating.
These are
was
really
getting
hot.
nervous.
How do they fight in
That
these?
does not happen very often, ladies and gentlemen. Alex usually beats the hell out of Joe, so we shall see here.
Let's end it there.
No, no, Joe, we're not
That's
ending
a
it
good
there.
stopping point.
So what you do when you set up for round 2 is you set the terrain all back up on the board just to keep the game fresh, is interesting. So you go ahead and switch positions now, so that there's no sort of map advantage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You set up 5 spaces away. They go ahead and shuffle their decks. Now what does carry over from match to match is the meter. So that creates a Cold War mechanic. Joe, how much meter did you have?
6.
So Joe is about ready to unleash an ultra or even a super right now. And that carries over into the next round, so Ryu will have to be aware of that. So they draw 5 cards and see if they'd like to mulligan.
Oh, this looks good.
Games can take from your first games when you first start 15, 20 minutes a round. As you get more accustomed to the system, I've seen it go as fast as 10 minutes. You know, there's even quicker than that.
I'm good.
But we're doing a lot of talking right now, so.
Okay. You ready?
Yep.
Okay, so who won?
Ken.
Ken won. Okay. So
Option's mine.
Ryu, would you like to? The option is yours. Would you like to go first, or would you want to force Ken to go first?
I will go first.
Okay.
So let's move me up 3. Thank you, sir. And then I'm gonna attack you.
Projectile.
You got baited.
Nope. Yeah. So that card is lost, Joe.
So, and then I'm going to draw a card and gain an additional action this turn.
So in case you're wondering how sort of counterattacking works in multiplayer, you're thinking, well, I'm using cards to defend and I'm losing cards. Well, no. Every time you correctly counterattack, you need to be drawing a card. I'm not sure if
Yeah.
these gentlemen have
Yeah, we
been
were.
following
Yeah.
that. Okay.
And then I'm gonna draw 2 for my first real action after
Okay.
this one. And yeah, let's do that.
Dice.
Baited again. All right. Gain 2 meter. Let's see.
Now, when you gain meter from the bait action, that actually costs you an action. So,
I have 1 action left.
1 action
because
left.
of the first one
Yeah,
I got him.
this gaining meter is pretty
Gaining meter is
powerful.
very, very good.
Are things gonna play out the same way? Can Joe finally
I'm gonna
beat
draw 2.
Alex in our
second
gameplay
time.
test video?
This would be the second time.
You don't see that smile happen very often.
Go.
Let's
I have
see.
8 cards, so I need a discard, but it's gonna be your turn.
Okay.
I expect you to go pro mode now, Alex.
Pro mode.
Make it exciting. Well, this is completely unscripted. We're just running this through. We didn't stack the decks or anything. So
I mean, it would explain how
this
it's winning.
could go. This could be a disaster. No, I'm just kidding. It's almost always fun. Not almost. It always. is.
Attacking.
All right.
You're attacking.
And look and notice how he's sort of set up. Is he charging him or is he tricking him into the charge? What do you think is happening?
Let's see. This could be a lot of fun. Let's counter a special.
It's a fake projectile.
Well.
I'm at range of 1, so I get 1 extra dice.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Open for some damage. 1, 2. 2 damage.
2 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Any keywords on that card?
No.
Nope.
Okay.
It had range.
You're not going to combo.
Nope.
Okay. Second action.
Oh, after my successful attack, I get to move up to 2 spaces.
Yeah, you may move. Yeah.
That's
Let's get a little more juke and jiving up in here.
Mm-hmm.
second action.
smells like a focus attack.
I would have probably went towards this angle, lead him towards terrain, and knock him into the terrain. But that's just me.
Dice, what you got?
You are correct. The focus attack.
2 blocks. Take 2.
God damn it.
You done?
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Ryu at 21 health.
Attack.
Ken at 23. I believe.
25.
25.
12.
All right. Dash 2.
1 block.
That's got knocked back. 3 hits.
3 hits.
So there's 2 different type of maneuvers here. This is a dash, and what a dash
Knockback
does
two?
is
Knockback
you
two.
just move. You won't charge. You won't push your character. You just close that
And
distance.
then I'm in a
immediately.
combo.
It's a leg blade kick.
So it moves me up. Actually, after this has a movement, after successfully I can move 2 spaces, so move me next to him,
Okay,
please.
and then you read off the card text, and sometimes it'll allow.
Comboed into solar plexus strike.
He's got him up against the wall.
You got to make sure if you combo, you have the proper range.
And he does.
Yep.
Ooh, a critical 1, 2, 3 hits.
3
Joe with the
hits.
meter gain.
And 2 blocks.
2 blocks. Good job.
Take
but
one.
you did get hit,
And then it's got-
there is a stun of 1 on here, so you'll be losing 1 card at random.
That one.
And he managed to knock out an event. A Ken event, the rich
What's that?
kid.
No, that was only 1 action.
Was
That
it?
would've helped him
oh
out a
my
lot.
god.
Ryu is angry. He's
Attack.
got him up against the corner. Is he trying to do additional damage? Because corners
Dice.
or walls all act
Charge
as
1.
terrain.
1 automatically.
And
1 automatic
he
damage.
is, because he can no longer go. He takes 1 automatic damage. Not
One
a very
block.
good hit. 1 block, 1 attack. Joe, you
Whiffed.
blocked it.
All right.
Good job.
That is it for me.
But Ryu did build a lot of meter. Ryu, what's your meter at?
Don't worry about it.
7. Oh, wait, him.
Yeah, he's at
Yeah, what's your meter at, Ryu?
8.
That's crazy. Crazy.
Dang it, Joe. No cursing, Joe. Go.
All right, I'm moving. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna draw 2 more cards. My turn is done.
You just drew 4?
Yes.
Interesting.
He's
afraid-
stacking up.
How afraid are you?
Ken was a little exhausted, so he's running,
blocking.
grabbing some
All
cards.
right, I'm tired of blocking all his weak hits.
Ooh.
It's a joke. Don't hurt me.
All right, let's move here and then attack you.
It's a strike.
It is a strike.
was
Good
a
job,
strike.
Joe.
Oh,
You're turning
yeah.
it
So you get to
around.
throw me 1.
Throw you
See? Okay.
this way.
You see my strategy, Joe, of luring them more towards terrain, counterattacking, throwing them into some terrain?
Next.
And then now,
Going for you, Joe. Ken is my favorite.
Ken's your favorite.
Ken approves.
Let's use a free action. Let's Master's Teachings. Let's draw some cards and discard some cards. 1.
Damn you, Goken! I think Ryu
many cards
is
do you have?
always Goken's favorite.
6.
Your hand limit is 7, by the way. And what happens, you can draw while you have 7 cards, but you must immediately discard down the number of cards till you get to 7, and then play and resume.
If they discard 1 more.
Yep, that's what he's doing right now. Cocky. You realize what happened last time, Joe, that you did
Yeah,
that?
I whooped his up.
No, you, well, yeah, you did.
I whooped
But it was
his
close.
butt.
It was close.
I'm gonna get medieval on you, Heine.
Good job.
Why?
Cause I can't curse. It's so hard. Attacking me. I'm gonna use dice.
All right, I'm gonna charge you 2 into that rock.
1, 2. Take 1. I'm at 20.
Oh my God,
Take
he
6.
threw a bunch
So
of criticals.
that's 1. 15.
Go ahead.
My turn. You ready?
Oh, yeah.
6. Draw 2. I'm at 8. I'm going to discard 1.
Let's see what should be done here. No. I would go here. But that's just me. I'm sorry. I want to play. We're gonna show off some more modes next. Free for all, including one of them.
I'm going to move right there.
Takes
You're gonna
my
move there.
advice.
Yeah. And
And then I'm going to attack.
please block dice.
Block this.
Is it a charge?
It's a forward step kick. I get 3 dice. I'm at the perfect range, so I get another attack.
I am going to Wandering Warrior. After an opponent reveals any
Son
normal
of
card, cancel that attack and then move up to 3 spaces.
And I go, he's gone.
And
And
you,
a Ken event that allows him to escape.
Ryu,
It's very
not a
powerful.
filthy Ken event.
Very powerful. Only one of those in Ryu's deck, so Ken knows that. He says, that's fine. You used it on a relatively
Yeah, it's
weak
fine.
attack.
What else you got for your turn?
Don't worry about what I got, okay? Done. Come at me, bro.
In case you guys are wondering about line of sight, I'll teach you now. You just basically draw from one corner of the square that your fighter is in to 2 corners of the square that your target is in. So in this case, is this blocking terrain? No, because he could have drawn this to this, but uh-oh, something looks bad
Yep.
here. We got draw, move, fight. Ryu is setting up
It's
far
8
away.
meter. So I'm going to use my Ultra on you.
Joe, why have you been sitting on your meter doing nothing? Not even
Because
a
I haven't
super.
done anything.
Ah! Yeah, you haven't got what you needed?
No.
Okay. Well, that sucks.
And I need 1 more.
Okay. Okay, so here we go. Big attack. How many dice are if we
It's
we
6
go.
dice, but it's like 5 automatic.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 automatic damage, Joe. I
I'm
hope
gonna
you have a
counter
bunch of events in your hand.
Your special attack.
Yeah, no. 2? Hey, you got 1.
1 block.
No!
No.
6. So we'll take 11.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5, 10 damage. No, the meter counts as damage when you're doing your super and your ultra. So 11
Okay.
damage
So you're at
minus
4.
1, 10. Boom! Huge.
What are
hit.
you at?
20.
I
This
hate
does
you.
not
I hate
look
you.
good for Ken.
Attack.
However, remember, Ken has 7 meter.
It is a bait.
And he's just playing poorly because
pick
there
up your
are
dice,
ways to build meter easily. He could constantly block. He could play some event cards. He could do various different things. But it looks like this match might go to Ryu, and this will go right
This is
down
a
to the
fierce
wire. There's
Hadouken.
the meter that he needs.
But is it too
And he's-
late?
But is it too late?
1, 2, 3, 4.
4 hits.
4, blocked 1, so I'm down to 1.
Combos into a second one.
Oh, he's comboing right now.
hope-
Hadouken!
I hope you
Hadouken!
whiff.
He's spamming
Whiff.
fireballs, Joe.
Oh.
There's no way.
4 hits,
I'm
1
dead.
block. Ugh. So notice that
You
one
did
went
5 though.
a little quicker. However, realize we're going into the final round. Joe has full meter and Ryu has 0
I have
meter.
1. I just got 1.
Okay, 1 meter.
Boo.
We go back,
Okay. Reset.
reset the terrain here. Okay. And we final match. It goes right down to the wire.
Vengeance.
Good, Ryu. I see the power you unleashed on that last Ultra. Now, give in to the Dark Hado. and complete my psycho drive. Kill your friend. He's weak.
Not weak.
Option's yours.
I will go first.
Mm-hmm.
Can take the initiative. He's angry.
Getting violent.
Now you can execute your ultra, Joe, at any time. Don't be sitting on that meter, wasting it. Unless you're trying to set up something for maximum damage. Maybe do a nice big combo, then go into an ultra.
That's not
That's
you. That's
not you.
Oh, my
It's
bad.
Ryu. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Draw, move, fight. Fight. Final round.
I mean,
Yeah,
it
keep my
could
poker
be.
face
Can you even see Joe through that
on.
stuff?
No.
Okay.
Let's counter a projectile.
You know you could use that as an excuse.
I couldn't see the cards.
What is this?
Oh, it's a
man,
projectile.
I accidentally put down a projectile.
Uh-oh. You take 2 unblockable damage. I draw a card.
And I can move adjacent if I want to, and I'm not going to.
You countered him.
And
So
then
you countered his projectile. When you counter a projectile when you're within range of 3, this fires off. Firing projectiles from a little further away is safer. You don't get
How'd you move so
automatic
damn
damage,
fast? Okay.
but you both draw a card. So that allows people to sort of throw projectiles at a longer distance without fear of massive counterattack, as in the video game. Other than fireball spam right back at him.
let's draw 2 for the first one.
That sort of created what we saw there is a fireball war. He threw one, and then he threw
Tap.
one, and they fizzled out.
Baited. Let's gain some meter.
Don't roll, Joe.
I did
Baited
not.
you.
Okay. And then I can move you 1 space away. Let's put you over there. And it's your turn.
I'm coming at you hard.
Okay.
What you got?
Charge of 1.
What kind of attack is it,
It's
Joe?
a
Just,
special.
go ahead and name your attacks and keep it flavorful.
Kincharuken.
Shoryuken. That's a charge of 1, yes?
Yep.
1 block.
1 block.
Take.
3 hits
hits
and a
and
knockback
a
of 2.
So I'll take 3.
And boom, goes into the dojo.
Mm-hmm.
Ken, what is your health?
23.
Ryu, what's your health?
22.
Ken is attacking Ryu. Ryu, do you want to block or counterattack?
I smell blood.
We'll block.
Kincharuken.
Again! Boom, charge into the wall for 1 immediate damage. He only blocks with 1. All Joe needs to do is get more than 1 damage. He barely does it too, so he goes into the wall again for the knockback for automatic damage, plus the damage from the Shoryuken. Good job, Joe.
My turn.
Yep. How's that wall taste?
Ooh. What's Ken's health? Ryu's health is 20. Ken is at 23.
23.
You could have done more damage, I think, from those Shoryukens. But you shall have to settle, Joe.
Attack.
Special.
Focus attack.
I knew it was a focus attack. I should have said something.
Okay, and then so it's just discarded.
Okay, so this is that's actually a good
It's
tactic
good on
there.
mine.
So what we realized. Okay, so what happened here is that. Okay, hold on one second. So what happened here is that Ryu played a focus attack, which is usually the attack that you play to punish somebody for blocking a lot. Ryu decided to counterattack, which is not what Okay, I'm getting confused. Fuck. Okay, let me re-explain this. So we need to explain this interaction. You played the focus attack. He played the counter attack. Okay, gotcha. All right. So we'll go. Okay, so Ryu just played. So I want to explain this little interaction. So remember, the focus attacks are used to punish somebody who is blocking a ton. And if your opponent doesn't block a ton, if you sort of kind of use it in the wrong situation, and in this case Joe is counter-attacking, then this just gets discarded for no damage.
All right, I'm going to attack.
Holy shit!
Joe!
I'm stressing out.
I will make many clones from this.
Oh god. I need to win!
Joe, you will be fighting for the rest of your life. All your clones will be fighting.
2 block dice.
No, you got baited.
Fuck.
Joe!
Damn it.
Joe!
2 block dice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Go.
My turn.
Who is going to win? We shall find out. Whose turn is it?
Mine.
Okay. Did you just move twice? Did I move you here?
No, I moved him after the bait.
Yeah.
Oh, you baited
Yeah,
him.
sorry.
Okay, and so this is his turn.
Attacking!
It's counter a strike.
No, it's a special.
It is a strike.
It is a strike.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to
No!
move here and throw you into a rock.
Okay.
Take some damage.
Okay.
That's right.
What's your health?
22.
To 20.
Mm-hmm.
Ken,
and I
have
dr-
you
I
used
draw a
your
card.
ultra yet?
No, I'm waiting for him to get lower than 20. That's when
Ken,
it's
listen.
Really
Okay, you know what?
effective.
We'll just let Joe play suboptimally, okay? Because that is a strategy in the game. Some players will
He's
not
too-
play
he's
their
too high right
characters
now,
to
all
max
right?
speed. Well, what's going to happen, Joe, is when you're rolling meter, you're wasting
Zero
all
there.
that meter that you're
I
rolling.
actually have not been
Because
rolling
you
meter. I
can't
suck
do-
at
oh.
rolling meter. Your turn.
Yeah.
Well, don't say that, Joe. Now people are going to pick at it like, oh, I can't build meter because if I suck at rolling. Don't say that out loud. God damn it. Okay. Are you still holding on to that meter, Joe?
Yeah,
You're
that's my strategy. Okay.
You can play suboptimally if you want, Joe. Because
Look.
you're gonna go up against people who don't.
I'm gonna wait for the last moment. All right.
All
I'm trying
right,
to
I'm
build a
just telling you.
suspense.
I'm just
Suspense.
Okay.
is-
Okay,
it's
Joe.
there.
Play however you want.
It's gotta sizzle a little bit more.
You're gonna waste me.
It's gonna sizzle. Watch.
I want you
Right
to win,
into
Joe.
my
Come on.
trap.
Attack.
Taking dice. One block.
One block.
Hadouken. And only one hit, so blocked. Nice, Joe. Guys, call out the moves that you're making, because them out there want to know what you're doing. You're getting, they're getting quiet. This usually happens in later rounds.
Attack. Indeed. What put down? Oh, okay.
Okay. Throw my dice out there.
One block. The fierce
Hadouken.
Hadouken.
Projectile. 2 hits. Joe, you took one.
One hit.
Not a biggie.
Comboed
Oh, he's comboing.
into the normal Hadouken.
Hadouken! Hadouken!
And I'm going to EX it.
He's EXing
Oh
him, making it a little
no! I
stronger.
whiffed.
Oh no, Joe's got no blocks.
Take
2 criticals!
So take 4 plus get knocked back into a tree, so take 5.
Because there's a knockback property on that particular Hadouken.
I
Oh,
can
no.
move 1 after that. Oh, I'm not. It's
Oh
not
my
over.
God, it's not over.
Oh,
He's
no.
building an epic combo.
Is it over? No. I'm afraid it
You
is
need a
over.
red
I
linker.
I ruined
Okay.
it. Wait.
Red linker?
Red linker? Yeah. That's. I know I set this up properly. Into
Shoryuken.
Charge 1. I'm going to EX this one as well.
Nice. That was
Wide
huge.
open.
One, only 2,
Okay.
but you take another one from hitting the wall with the knockback, and then I do
Gain
not.
a meter.
Oh
no,
EX'd
you
it.
didn't. Did you EX
I
that
EX'd
one?
that one.
Okay. So when you EX a move, you don't gain meter.
I EX'd. No, I only EX'd once, so I do get a meter for that one.
Yeah, the Shoryuken, you didn't EX the Shoryuken?
I did one of them, but not the other one.
Okay. You EX the Hadouken, and then you didn't EX the Shoryuken.
You blocked my first one, right?
Yep.
So I have my turn is over. Your turn. What are you at now?
13.
That was a good turn.
It was.
That was a good turn. Hand management, people.
Joe, at this point, Joe, I from the sideline, Bison is
I
unleash!
got this. I'm going to use my special.
Your
Ultra?
special? What's your
My
special, Joe?
Ultra.
A special would be a card.
Oh, I'm going to use my Ultra.
Which is? Shinryuken.
Shinryuken. It has a charge of 3. 1.
You learn Japanese as you
2.
play.
So take a damage for getting knocked through a tree. How many dice is it?
7 dice.
I'm going to block with a lot.
I knew this guy was holding on. He knew it was coming. So actually, Joe, your strategy
Yes,
of holding
I
on to your
know.
Ultra was probably screwing this guy over as his hand was
I'm going
filled
to use
with
six
stuff.
block dice.
He's like, why isn't Joe throwing this?
It just gave me time to amass. That's all I was doing.
Ah!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7.
7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's actually a really good block roll.
I'll take 2.
Damn.
Yeah, he was waiting for it. He anticipated it. Hold that block button.
Attacking you with my second action.
Block dice.
Inzuma kick.
Okay.
One block.
1 block.
1 block? Okay.
Something that you can do if you believe your opponent to be holding on to a lot of defense for an incoming Ultra is you could just do a super and force him to make
2
this
hits
decision
and a poke.
on whether he wants to expend a bunch of event cards to block in a super and then try to build
My
right
turn?
back up
Nope.
to your Ultra.
Oh, your combo.
Combo.
Nice.
Into Thunder Kick?
Thunder kick.
That's 4 dice. Because if it's got the.
Ah, see that.
Ooh, wide open.
No blocks, but you built meter. So here comes big attack from Joe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Solid hit.
hits.
No criticals, no.
Go to 12.
What is your health at?
12.
Ken?
13.
Ooh, it's close.
I got 6 meter though. My turn?
Uh-oh.
That's cute. I got 1.
Yeah, because you just expended everything. So Ken might want to go digging, might want to draw more cards for an incoming potential super or ultra coming up. You can plan for that.
I'm going to move here
He
and
could.
draw 2 for my first action.
He could use cards that have the stun keyword on them to try to knock some cards out of Ryu's hand, potentially knocking out any supers. Supers are cards. Ultras are inherent ability on your character cards.
How many cards do you have?
5.
A ton. Attack.
Using my dice.
It is Hurricane Kick.
2.
Take
One.
1 into the wall.
And you were only able to move in one space.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Triple crit.
Triple criticals, Joe.
So take 4.
Joe get a strong block there.
In a response, I'm gonna play Ken's cocky attitude. If you dealt 3 or more damage to your. Oh wait, that's.
Yeah.
Yep, that was the other way around. God dang it,
Go.
Joe. Read your cards. So what that
That
is
is yours.
when Ken does 3 or more damage to an opponent, he's got a little bit of a cocky attitude, and he can fire off a special ability. Joe thought that if he got hit real hard in the face, that he could say something clever back.
Is that it?
Go ahead.
5. Drawing 2. Getting the fudge out of there.
And you have two, so draw, move, fight. You have 2 actions. You could continue to walk away. Just compose yourself.
Block dice. What you got?
That's bait.
All
You
right.
gain 2 meter.
Good job, Joe. Gaining meter. He's trying to
Mm-hmm.
win that meter game. Does he have a super in his hand?
He's got 3 meter though, so
Oh,
he's not
only
there
got
yet.
3 meter. Attacking.
Dice.
Faces away. Was it a
Projectile.
focus? No, it's a projectile.
I'm going to Wandering Warrior that. So I'm going to counter your thing and move 3 spaces away.
It is your turn.
He's taking off, Joe. Is he setting up an ultra? What's going
I
on?
think so.
How far away? So 1, 2. So how far can I get? I can get all the way over here.
Well, remember the maximum is only 5 off of that damage. So,
that's 5 spaces away.
Joe, he's definitely setting
He's
up
at
a super, but he's at
6.
6, meaning he needs 2 more meter.
He's
So
got
what
some.
do you think he's about to
I'm
throw
going to
out?
discard my super combo
Oh.
as an action to gain 2 meter and go up to 8. And then now we have
Well,
I
charged
thought he was
up.
gonna do the bait.
Oh,
Too.
Metsu
So
had
did I.
Duke time. All
But
right.
Alex is really good. He's one of the better players of this. He's not gonna be too obvious about what he's gonna do. So he had his super card. Here comes Metsu Hadouken. Joe's
Wow.
prepared for it. 2, 4, 6,
After you, please.
7, 8. 8 dice versus 8 dice.
No, 6.
6
Mine's
dice.
only 6.
8 dice versus 6 dice. But he's got 5 auto damage already, Joe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And
Go
you're right.
ahead, and we'll have you roll first. Ryu. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus the 5 that you have already. 11 damage. Can Joe do it? I hear. Oh my god, it's a lot of dice. Oh no, Joe, that's not looking good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, you blocked 4 of it. Yeah. So
You got a 1?
what's
Yep.
your health at?
8.
Oh my gosh. Goes all the way to 1 health. Oh no.
All right. Your turn.
1 health. Ryu, what's your health at?
12.
Uh-oh. Focus him. It's not looking good, guys. Unless Ken
Yeah.
can pull off these
Probably not.
counter
I'm going to play
attack-
anticipate your opponent. Play when your opponent attacks. They must either play that attack face up or allow you to look at the remaining cards in their hand and then discard 1. And I choose which one to discard.
What would you like to do?
Don't show him that card, Joe, because now
It's
he's going to
over.
counter it. And he's
It's
going to counter it for
over.
some damage.
He can't do damage off of that one.
Yeah, I
Okay.
can't get damage off
So
that one.
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Good play. Good play.
Ryu, good.
All right, I'm going to counter
No.
your attack.
Counter
Go.
attack, so what does that do?
It's nothing. It just
Nullifies it.
Okay.
Just for giggles.
I did ask Ryu to dominate you this time. Maybe I should have
blocks.
asked him to go easy on you, Joe.
Charge 2.
Usually Alex has Joe's number, so I should have asked you to go easy.
Whiff.
1 block. Yeah?
He whiffed.
Oh, he whiffed.
My turn?
Yeah. Finish me.
Joe counterattacked this immediately. This is a focus.
Strike.
Nope. It's a bait.
Which means I discard that and I get an additional action.
Oh, way to go.
I'm not.
Yeah.
So,
Sorry, I told you the wrong thing.
Yeah,
Joe.
I know. We know who your favorite is.
attack.
My favorite is Ken, Joe. I wanted you to finally beat Alex.
1 block.
Now, Ryu, your fight is with me. What am I, the genie? I'm the genie now. Okay, so that was a full game of versus, one-on-one. We went to 3 rounds, and we had a lot of mind games back and forth there, a lot of meter play, a lot of terrain interaction, It's really fun. It goes right down to the wire in most cases. In this case, I asked Alex to go hard.
It was close. The first game was really close. We wrote down to
Joe
2.
looks pretty upset.
I mean,
Do you have anything to say, Joe?
he's just mad his hair's falling out.
It's because of you. This was once
I will make
luscious
clothes
hair.
from this.
Because of you, it's falling apart. I'm going bald.
All right, guys. So the next thing we want to show you is free for all. So stay tuned for that gameplay video. And thank you guys so much for watching. And we hope you consider backing the game. It's a ton of fun. And yeah, I'm sure you're going to love it. And play with your friends. It's going to be awesome. All right, guys. See you on the next one.